Guys, I can't do it. Now Bristol is going downhill with another bad race. I can't do it. I just can't. That race was so boring AF. Hi, Pat. Thanks for tuning in. Everyone, it's time we talk about today's race at Bristol. This race, it's awful. It's awful. It's really awful. Who won? I think you probably know who it is. I'm not gonna say his name, but you can look at the name right there. That's the one driver that I really hate the most. Hello, Seatown Creations. Thanks for tuning in. But this is the driver that won today's race. And he dominated. And I'm still not going to say his name. And there's his name right there. You can say it. But this race was absolutely god-awful. The cautions were only for stage breaks. I made a community post that I found you might like. I'm not in the mood. I'm in a bad mood now. I'm not in the mood to look at your community post. Just so upset about the race and the winner. The cautions were just for stage breaks. Like, they won't even... Ugh. Like, how do I... This needs to change now. This is like the repeat of the Bristol Fall race. Hey, Kirby Tankson, thanks for tuning in. I'm also not in the mood because no one reviewed my video of the pink full moon I found from yesterday. Well, it's time to be on topic here. Was it Seatown? There was just like a little passing. I'm happy Larson won, but that race was abysmal. Exactly! There was just a little passing. The cautions were just have a lack of coming out. No one was racing aggressive and like there's only one cause of a caution. SVG and I think you know who collide with SVG. But that was only for one cause of it. The rest of the cautions were just for stage breaks and everything else, boring AF. So that's our first worst race of the season. And about Kyle Larson, I kind of have to give him credit for doing it for John Edwards. But yeah. NASCAR just needs to give the cars more horsepower. They need to improve short track racing. Also, why can't we have a car that works at all tracks? No hates towards the Gen 6 or Gen 7 car, but they better they're better at some tracks and worse at others. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. Why couldn't the next gen cars be better at short tracks or road courses? That's just part of the whole story here. I would rate this race a 2.5 out of 10. It did get some actions, but the rest of it, no. So I'm giving this one a 2.5 out of 10. They really need to improve. Well, the drivers are heading into Easter break, so we won't see a race next week. Talladega is coming up in 2 weeks. And also, I'm going to watch Talladega Nights the week before Talladega. Okay? And also, my driver had a pretty bad weekend. Spun in qualifying, made contact with the wall, had to start in the back, gained some few positions, but not enough. Obviously didn't get stage points, and ended up finishing 24th. I'm super mad right now because first, no one reviewed my video of the solar system line, but me like 2 times, and now the pink full moon loud volume. Like, what do people think is wrong with my channel? I don't know. Is it just me, or is Logano kind of having a bad season? Well, after I checked the standings, he is still 9th in the standings, but just the lack of top 10s that he's been getting, it's really getting on my nerves. I'm not ready to see Logano have another bad season. But I am hoping that he could turn things up later this season. Yeah, this season was mid right now. So, as someone who isn't a big Logano fan, I feel bad for what you're witnessing. Yeah. That's very unfortunate for me. I think Bristol might be ruined for the next gen cars. It, it has been ruined two 2 years in a row. Remember the spring race? It was just pure chaos. Everyone loved it. Like the tire fallouts and just pure chaos. Chaos. Why? Chaos. And there were actually more cautions at the spring race from last year compared to this one we had today. That's sad. Bristol used to be one of the best tracks in NASCAR, and it's fun knowing that Motor Speedway of the South is based on it too. Yeah. So I hope the Gen 8 car, whenever it comes out, will be better for Bristol. Yeah. Hope it will be better than what we have, which is of course the next gen car. Whenever it comes out. But as a guy who is not at this point, I like to call it the Gen 7 car, considering it's been about 4 years now. Yeah. But as a guy who is not a Larson fan, I will give him credit because he did it for John Edwards. Who recently passed away. He was he works for Hendrick Motorsports. So props to Larson for winning. Rip John Edwards. Yeah. It's kind of sad. It is what it is. I feel the same way when Logano won, considering 22 was Allison's number at one point. And he passed away one day before the championship. Yeah. That's what I saw what happened. The defending champion still finding a way to turn the season around. Also, rip to Adam Petty. Yeah, rip Adam Petty. Still sucks that they're dead. We will remember them. Well, I gotta go. Bye. Alright, see ya, Kirby. And in the end, I wasn't happy about the winner, but still giving him credit for what he did for John Edwards. And how about Ty Gibbs finishing third? That's going to be a huge turnaround for the 54 team. Okay, for a second I thought Blaney finished sixth, but no, he actually finished fifth. I didn't see that before I turned the race off. So I guess he started fifth and finished fifth. How did I not see that? You're still here? Okay, good. As for the point standings, Larson has moved up to fourth. Byron's still the points leader, followed up by Hamlin, Bell, Elliott in fifth, Blaney sixth, Reddick seventh, Wallace eighth, Logano still ninth after a terrible Bristol race, and Bowman still 10th. For the rest of them, you could look at the driver standings to see where they were. If you don't have a NASCAR app, then you just go on Google and search up NASCAR.com, and you can see the standings. Not forcing you, I'm just saying. Well, that's probably it for this stream. Thank you guys for tuning in about the today's race talk on how it went and why it deserves a 2.5 out of 10 because of the snooziness. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you guys for watching. Hit that notification button so you don't miss out on any videos. Hit the like and subscribe button. So until then, this is Najay's Amazing Cars and NASCAR Diecast 73. Peace.